Welcome to my channel. This is TUMILARA and it's been a while, basically because I've been very busy lately with work and managing family. It's been challenging, but then we move. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is based on feedback from my lovely family on Facebook and Instagram. The part of me they want me to share is what we're going to share today, which is my wish list, or this for a perfect gentleman. That was before I got married. My expectation, what I was looking out for in a man. So, and again, because this month October is my 3rd year wedding anniversary, I just feel I think it's a perfect time to share it, right? Yeah, it is. So let's dive into it. Before we go fully into the details, I would like to say that so this part of my life is the only part I didn't have a deadline, and this is because I believe if I don't meet the right person, then marriage won't be right. So it's not about getting married at so time. So marry the wrong person at 20, your life will be miserable. Unlike if you marry the right person at 30 or 35. Challenges are sweeter when you're with the right person. So first point that I usually look out for before I got married was the fact that my husband must be God-fearing, like he must be God conscious. This is a part of me I do not want to joke with, because I know that when someone is God-fearing, his values will be anchored around God, and I don't want a place of confusion for my children, especially when I've seen conflict in what people believe based on how they grow up. So mommy thinks A, daddy thinks B. So I've always thought that no, whosoever I'm going to get married to must believe in God, because I do believe in God and I believe in a relationship with God. So for me, that was number one, check. So number 2 point for me that I usually look out for is someone who has strong family value. Now, this strong family value, it's a key point for me. I want a man who will place his family over everything, because that's what I'm going to do. I believe that when I am married, my husband is priority for me. And I also want a man that believes in that. There's a tendency that as you grow older, some job will entice you, career will entice you. There's so many things contending for your attention that if you don't place value over your family, you might lose it. Okay, point 3. So I wanted someone who has goodwill with people, someone that has a good name. They say good name is more powerful than riches. I want to see how you relate with your family members. I want to see how you relate with your friends. I want to be able to mention your name and someone will not say, who is that guy? I had a relationship with him, or he's my friend, he's just a messed up person. No. So for me, I wanted someone who has goodwill with people, someone that I know that God forbid anything happens, he has a name that can buy us back whatever it is we're going through and can help us recover. Good name was very important to me. So when a guy is asking me out or we're dating, I want to know how your friends are. I want to know who can talk to you, who can I call, and the person will say, oh, hey, what's up, what's wrong, what's happening. If you do not have that person, then it was a turn off for me. I don't want someone who believes that is an island, who feels that no, this my view is my view, I am the Lord, I'm the Alpha and Omega. No, the way your spouse or your boyfriend now or your husband relate with his siblings is most likely the way this person will relate with you. So if this person does not have a fantastic relationship with friends and family, that attitude will come home, because eventually when law of see finish happens, that good will, that good character with people will pop up. But if the person does not have good character with people, then I'm sorry, you will start getting the same attitude he usually exhibits with his friends or with his family members. So this was very important. to me. That for someone you've been hoping that I would say, oh, it has to be rich and wealthy and famous. Okay, to be honest, money wasn't on my checklist for a guy, and you know why? Number one, I know that I have a covenant with God that my husband is going to be rich. So I just know it, like it's a knowing that any man that marries me is a blessed man already, because he can never be broke. And then I know that money answers to value. So when you give value, even if you don't have it all right now, you will have it with time. So I believe in the journey of growth. So in all my expectation, money wasn't key for me. What was key for me is the next point I'm about to talk about, which is a big picture. I should not lie to you, I have big taste too. So it's not like I don't like the good things of life, really. But I know that when you have a big picture about life and you keep growing, the big things of life will come naturally. The good things, don't let me use the big things really. The good things of life, because I like good things really. The good things of life will come. You'll be able to afford it. It won't be a thing of struggle. I wanted to marry someone whose picture is big and who is capable of enlarging that picture on it. You see, as you're looking at me right now, I know that if we have this conversation in the next 5 years, my pictures will be bigger. Because things you're exposed to, the more you would see that your dreams can be bigger, can be larger. So for me, that is it. I can't afford to marry someone who has a very small picture of life. You need to have something, a goal, like a project you are always aiming at. Like a reason why you wake up in the morning and say, okay, let's do this. Another point that I really, really look out for is my husband manifests a level of witty wisdom. Like, for me, wisdom is not knowledge. It's not knowing something. It's applying what you know. I think I like it now because there's so many ways that me and my husband, we talk, we gist, we talk about. Some days we talk like colleagues, some days we talk like husband and wife, some days we talk like, we have that conversation at different level, which I'm happy. I can easily talk to him about my work, and he can tell me about some things at work, some things he's experiencing, and I can relate. Maybe not for you, definitely. Another point is I wanted someone who has the ability to learn, someone who is teachable, because I am also every one of us, we are who we are today based on our background. There's some things that I've picked that are not so good. So I want to unlearn, and I also want a man who believes that he can unlearn some things that he think he knows are good. And to be honest with you, it has been the highlight of my home. Like some days we yap ourselves, babe, see, forget this thing, you're used to it, but it's rubbish. You need to change. We both need to change. Some days it's me, like, babe, what's up? You can't afford to keep saying this is the way you grew up. You need to change. And yet it's difficult, but we are both on that journey. For him too, he's like, baby, this is not easy. Now, I didn't grow up like this, but don't worry, I'll work on it. He's not a man that will tell me this is how I do it. This is it. This is what I believe in. I can't deal. Because on a daily basis, there are things that I look out for in myself and I want to change. All of these points I've mentioned, it's easy to say it for the guy, but the truth is, it's also very applicable to me. As I'm trying to look out for it in a guy, I'm asking myself, babe, do you have it? Because it's very important. So that is, for me, one of the key points I look out for. Is he teachable? Is he ready to unlearn, relearn, and learn? We both should be on the same frequency together. So if you have not liked this video, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I really do not know what you're waiting for, because I've got loads of content to share with you. This is just one of the tip. We will go on that journey, and I'm sure you enjoy everything I would share with you. Do not forget to share your views in my comment section. Values do not change. Money power, authority will only take on the character of the person. They are transparent. So I understand. I'm not going to look at what you have in your purse. I'm going to look at your attitude, because that most likely will not change. That will remain whether you have money or you don't have. Trust me, all my list is not 100% that was check. There is no perfect man. There is no perfect woman. Each time we talk about perfect person, I remember myself. Am I really perfect? I doubt it. I am not. There are a lot of things that my husband will probably have in mind. My wife must do this, must do that. This babe will shock you. So, if you are not married, let your priority be on things that will not change. Things you know that money comes or not, this person is this way. And if you look out for those things, you'll be shocked that you can see them. I see a lot of people have issues in their home, and to be honest with you, most of the conversation I have with them, they tell me categorically, to me, I have seen signs when we're dating. I just felt this person will change. I beg, you know, if you change anybody, the only person you can change is yours. Even yourself, you need God to help you. So literally, you can't change anybody. So do not think in your heart or in your mind that this guy, I'm going to make him to love Jesus, or I'm going to make him to love family. If he does not love family, man, he will not love family after you guys are married. If he does not place priority over good relationship and loyalty, he will not when you are married. So do not joke with the red flags. Do not joke with the signs. Keep ticking them. Look at them. The ones you can live with. Now, I would quickly like to share this. Like I said earlier, there is no perfect man, which means that there is something you can live with. I wanted someone who is all romantic and blah, 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 blah. But trust me, I know I can deal with someone who is not extreme. I can't deal with someone who is not smart and intelligent. So I place my intelligence and smartness over it. So for you too, you look at the things you can deal with, something you can live with, because you can't have 100% of what you want. Just like you can't offer a man 100% of what he wants. So you too, you can't expect 100%. We are all going to compromise here and there, but if you compromise your value, that can break you. So I hope that with this viewpoint of mine, I have been able to help you see all through my journey why I chose my husband. I hope you'll be feeling cool when he's watching this video. These were the things I really was looking out for, and then the place of God and peace inside. So I'm not the kind of person that will say when you are praying for a life partner, you have to, God, you speak to me like angels. God will say, my daughter, this is my son. No, I'm not that kind of person, because God speaks to us in different ways. How does God speak to you about waking up and going out? About getting a job? The same way God speaks to you about going to church, doing things, getting a job, doing your business. The same way God will speak to you about your marriage. So for me, I was the type that believed in inner peace. I dated someone before that I was just troubled in my spirit. That was enough for me. This person was all perfect. In fact, should I shock you guys? This person became a major issue. Parents were angry. They were like, why can't you marry this person? Because my parents already met him and he was all perfect. But I just knew that no, I had trouble in my spirit. Like I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll be like, to me, you're about to make the wrong choice. And that was it for me. So yes, praying is important, and the peace of God is something you do not want to joke with, which was priority for me. Each time I pray about it, this time I just had this peace that the future is secured, because trust me, I had a lot of contenders. My parents were not extremely cool, coupled with the fact that they liked the other guy. They were like, what's happening? You're bringing this, and coupled with our tribe, even though we are both Yorubas, Ondo and Ijebu, there's a lot of funny views about Ondo and Ijebu, but I look back now, my in-laws, my parents and my in-laws, they are best of friends. Things have really changed because I have the peace of God that I should go ahead. So I do not undermine the place of prayer. However, God has given you pointers, has given you your brain, your mind, His spirit to help you check and look out for things that are important, which He helped me with, which is the grace that I've enjoyed. So I trust that you would also enjoy the same if you're not married. And if you're married, I hope you're also enjoying your marriage as I am enjoying mine. All right. Thank you for your time. Till we meet again and again. So stay blessed, stay relaxed, enjoy life, take a day at once, have fun. We'll see you again. Catch ya.